Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? First off, thank you for being patient through the a lot of things going on, but death in my family. So, I'm getting caught up. You've done this before. You know how this works. I just like to remind people this is not an exact science, so sometimes you got to think outside the box a little bit, but I think you know that. I don't think I need to really explain anything. Just reminding you, we communicate the best way we can. Sometimes they're a lot of fun. They're more fun than live people. So, we're gonna talk to Miranda today. She's sitting on the floor well, she was cross-legged Indian style. Now she's sitting there with her legs spread out, and she's got, oh, they always make my head itch. She's playing jacks. I haven't seen anybody play jacks in years. You know, the little things you bounce the ball and you scoop them up. She doesn't appear to be old enough to have played that game, but she talks about stepping on them, and they hurt like hell when you accidentally leave one on the floor. So I'm guessing this is a memory. She's talking about how cute you are, and she wants to pinch your cheek. Usually that's what old ladies do to you, you know, back in the day anyway. They go, oh, you're as cute as a bug in a rug or whatever, and pinch your cheek. They always did that. But she's laughing. So I don't know if somebody just recently did this to you and she's acknowledging she was there and saw that, or if this is something somebody used to do to you guys when you were little. She's laughing about it. She says, yes, yeah, they're here. But she's showing Brian as like not really, really far off, but they're like wave at each other, like they're not really together, but they've seen each other, they can see each other, or they're at a little bit of a distance, so it's not like they're closely hanging out. He has been over by her talking to her, but then he goes back to whatever he's supposed to be doing. But she is closer to the aunt, so whatever he's doing, he's got some other stuff to work on, and there she's working closer with the aunt in the same area. I don't know how to explain that. We kind of run in different soul groups, soul tribes. I don't know what the hell name to call them. We all have something to work on. One of the reasons we come down here is to learn things, work on things, to evolve our soul, to learn lessons. But we still do it up there too. So whatever she has to work on is closer to the aunt. She says they're part of the same soul group, soul tribe. Oh, sorry, something's popping up in front of me. Stop. She's talking about your hair. I don't know if you've recently done something different with your hair. You're getting ready to. She's talking about doing something with your hair. Aren't you just the cutest little thing in the world? And she laughs and slaps her knee. She's doing a knee slap and laugh. Harry. She says Harry. I don't think she's talking about Harry. I think she's talking a man's name with an H-H-A. We don't always get names exact. Don't know why. And now she's taking pots and pans. Now the pan she's holding, the pot she's holding up. And now I don't know if this makes any difference if it's exact or if she's just showing me a pot, but it's one of those, and I don't even think we have them anymore. They have the copper bottom on them. They're silver metal and have the copper bottom on them, and she's banging them together. So if you know what kind of pan that is, like I said, I'm not sure they make these kind anymore. Just imagine what that sound is. You probably won't hear it very loud, but I don't know that for sure. But she's showing it like she's doing it really hard. So that means she's trying to make that sound. So you'll hear this pan rattling probably in the kitchen, since that's where pans usually are. But you could hear it anywhere. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be. Bleh, I'm muttering again. It doesn't have to be in the kitchen. But it'll be that sound of that metal pan banging with another. Oh, now she's got a spoon and she's hitting the bottom of it like she's playing a drum in a band. Oh, she says no, not drum, cymbals. She's showing like a big gong, like a big cymbal, and hitting it, but only she says that type of thing. So listen for this noise, and it may not be very loud. And it's usually not when you're in the same room, like just here a couple days ago. I kept hearing a cabinet door creaking, and I heard it like 5 times. So I got up and stood in the dining room because it was in the kitchen. And when you go and you look, then it quits. Because for some reason, it doesn't usually happen when you're in the same room, or it doesn't happen when you're looking at it. I don't know why. And it quit. So I knew that wasn't just a cabinet creaking, or it would have kept doing it. She wants to know why you're scared. Why you're scared. She said step forward, and then she said move forward, which basically same thing, but she wants to know why you're scared to step forward. Move forward. Now she goes move forward. What's it gonna hurt? You'll never know if you don't try. You need to find out. Take that step into a new adventure. Now she's throwing like flower petals, and they don't look like just rose petals. It looks like lots of flower petals. She's just throwing them up in the air. So it's going to be something great. Whatever this thing is you're afraid to step forward, to move towards, it's going to be good. And also watch for little flower petals. And you could be like walking through Walmart, and you might see a fake flower petal on the floor, or you could be walking down a sidewalk somewhere, and all of a sudden there's a couple of flower petals there. Or I've even had it happen in my house. Don't know how. So that will be a sign from her, so you know, validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more. Give her permission. Now she's saying, where did all the flowers go? It's like she's trying to sing a song, but I don't think that's the name of the song. I hear the song. I can't remember the name of it. Okay, so she's singing Where Have All the Flowers Gone by Peter, Paul, and Mary. So go Google that, YouTube it, whatever. I'm not sure what's in this song for you, but she was singing it. Maybe she liked Peter, Paul, and Mary. That's back. They usually refer to songs back in my day, things that I know, so I pick it up. But I don't know for sure what's in this song for you. But she wouldn't be singing it without a purpose. So maybe you'll understand. Okay, now she's talking about halftime, and she points at my shirt. And she's cheering. She's cheering She's got pom-poms and everything. She's cheering like a cheerleader, so I don't know if she was she a cheerleader. Do you have somebody that's coming up playing football? Good grief, you can't even do that anymore. Something about halftime. This is a shirt from a football shirt from a college not too far from here. So I'm not sure what she's referring to. She wants to see you happier. She says you have some baggage to let go of. And she's holding like a suitcase. She's talking about the baggage you're carrying. And it's like way, like you can't even pick it up off the floor. It's so freaking heavy. She said she says you need to leave it on the floor, stop trying to pick it up, and walk away from it. Well, that's easier said than done. She said, stop trying to pick it up. You're not supposed to take it with you. It's going to keep weighing you down. And she feels so light and bright, and her energy is just, her vibration is way up there and just feels good. She feels like when we leave, they kind of strip us like an onion. I don't know if I've told you this before. They peel all the crap from earth off of us, and she feels like she has cleaned her stuff off. She has nothing heavy weighing her down. Her energy's clean, pure. She wants you to leave that suitcase there and walk away from it so your energy will come back up. Leave that other stuff alone. I'm not sure what she's talking about. Leave that other stuff alone. It's not good for you. You shouldn't be doing that. I want to see you happier. Much, much, much happier. Okay, she's showing me a male. Hang on. It is Brian, and she's just showing him. He's not stepping forward. She says you can actually still lean on him. Talk to him. I promise you, and I know I've said this before, I promise you 1,000%, they can hear you, they can see you. They can also help bring things into your life, things that we need to heal or to, heck, even if we want a job or something, they can have that certain person call you and go, hey, we have an opening over here, or mention a job that you might be interested in. I'm not even talking. This isn't about a job, I don't think, but I'm just saying that's some type of thing they can do. I know I'm muttering. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Ask them to help. You have to ask and you have to allow. They cannot override your free will choice. She says if you want to continue to waller, they can't stop that. That is your free will choice. And she says it's time for you to step forward. There's something, it's not someone, it's something just almost right in front of you, but you can't see it because you're looking down. You're not looking, she's really stressing about you moving forward. There's something, if you would just take a step forward, it's going to present itself, but you have to take that step. So she's really urging you to do that. And again, she says, ask them to help. And she's kind of being sarcastic, but she's laughing. She goes, ask and you shall receive. And she's showing, I'm not sure what she's trying to show me. She's showing me rain, and it's coming down like just straight. It's almost like fake. How do I want to describe this? It's like you're standing here, but the rain's over here. And it's not coming your way, but it's right beside you. I don't know what she's trying to show. Sometimes these charades are a little tough to figure out. And she's not explaining what it is. Well, now it's coming down. It's coming down straight, and it's over here. And now she's showing me you jumping in it, jumping out of it, jumping in it, jumping out of it. So you need to quit jumping in it. You need to quit jumping in the storm. You need to jump out of the storm and stay out of the storm. She says, stay dry. I'm not sure that it's her or who it is, but it's like somebody's going to be pushing on you, pushing on your head. You're going to feel that, or you might have pressure back here. But it's like somebody's pushing on my head, but I'm not sure that it's her. And I don't know why. She mentions a yellow house. And she says, how are you going to get there if you don't move? I think she's back to taking that step forward. I don't know that she means physically moving house. You are my buddy. We have family secrets. Mine went with me. Okay, she says, sometimes you're going to get a really, really sweet smell of flowers. And it's kind of like a lilac, a lavender, more like a lilac, really sweet smelling flower. Jasmine, real fragrant flower. And usually you probably know, usually you get like the little whiff across there. And you can be in anywhere, store, outside, doesn't matter, in your house. That will be her. She's giving you a sign that she's there. So make sure you validate her, acknowledge her, and tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more if you want more. That's up to you. She said she's ready and willing to help. She wants you to allow her to help. So if you know what this whole thing is that she's talking about, ask her. Ask her to help you. Something about, I don't know if she's talking to me or you. Something about playing too many games on your phone. I was just playing games on my phone a minute ago, getting ready. Playing too many games on your phone, get busy. You're wasting time. You're wasting precious time. If you only knew. What's important in your life? That's a question. Prioritize. And now she's taking clothes and she's just throwing them all over the room, just tossing them. They're landing wherever. So I don't know if she's talking about you've got clothes all over. But she was talking about it's going along with the prioritize though. And then she's just throwing shit all over. So I don't know if she's talking about you need to pick up your clothes. I don't think so. I don't think so. She says, is that what is most important? She's asking it as a question. Is it? Or are there other things more important that you're not doing, that you're putting on the back burner? Let things fall the way they're supposed to. Don't try to force it. Let it happen the way it's supposed to. Yeah, but she's being kind of cryptic, you know, she's not really giving. Need a little more specific shit. Now she just keeps repeating, how are you? 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 So you should hear this. You might hear it with these telepathic ears. She's not. It's kind of like you're just going to hear it out here. If she does do it in your ear, which is not what she's showing, I think I probably already told you, you might hear it as a muttering, a mumbling, a buzzing in your ear, a whisper. She's just kind of showing it out here. How are you? How are you? How are you? So that should come in as a thought. It could come in as you're going to sleep or just waking up. It could come in while you're sleeping. And she's being very, very sincere, asking this, how are you? How are you? So tell her. She's asking, tell her. Talk to her. So now she's showing you with headphones in, with your head down, shutting out the outside world. You're just tuning everything out. Trying not to think. Just trying to get into the music so you don't have to think. She says that's only going to work for so long. It's time to pick your head up and look. Look out there. Once again, she's talking about looking out there, taking that step forward, looking at something ahead that you're not seeing yet. She feels like it's time that you need to start considering. Now she's showing me what looks like a carton of milk that she's getting out of the fridge. She's just holding it up like a gallon of milk. So watch the milk carton. I wish they would explain more a lot of times. I don't know if you just dropped a carton of milk, you just got a carton of milk out right before this. Maybe while you're listening to it. I love you. We were close. Not as close as I would have liked, but close. I looked up to you. She's calling you Blondie. I don't even know what color hair you have. I don't like to look at anybody's Facebook page when I do readings. Yeah, she's taking her hair and she's putting it up. She's pulling it back, she's putting it up, kind of a messy bun sort of type of thing, but more like a clip back there. She's showing pulling it up and then putting a big clip across here, and then the top of it has like a rooster tail coming out. She says, I don't care. It's comfy. It's off my neck. I don't know if this is something she used to do all the time, or maybe you just did it. I don't know what your hair looks like. Stamps. She's just showing me a postage stamp. It's their show. I let them do whatever they want. And she's moving. Now she's back on the floor. She's sitting Indian style, and she's got her hands flat on the floor, and she's using them like drums on the floor. Boom, 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 boom. So you should hear that sound. So if you hear some weird thumping on your floor, and that's just her, don't get scared. But again, validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more. Or ask her to stop. If it's annoying, like my friend, he has a couple of voices in his house, and they get to talking, and wakes him up, and he tells them, shut up, and they shut up. So if you don't like it, tell her, I don't like that noise. It's annoying. She's very intense in it, though. I mean, I don't know if she's doing a Morse code or what, but she's tapping out something. And staring down at the floor, and she's really into it. Maybe she's just putting great effort. Maybe she's concentrating really, really hard so that it'll come through. She mentions a Great Dane. She's not saying why she's mentioning the Great Dane. Don't know if you had one, have one, know somebody had one, she had one. Maybe somebody lost one, and she's acknowledging that it's there. She's not even showing the dog. Now she's spun around in a circle. Now she looks like Glinda the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz. She's got the little star wand and everything. Very pretty dress. Big smile, very pretty. She says, know that things are good. Things are okay. And they will be for you too. She says, with that, I'm going to use my wand and I'm going to go poof and go do what I need to be doing. That ant is out there waiting for her. She's getting ready to walk that way. She says, nope, I'm just going to go poof. It's like magic. It's just like magic. And it's freeing. Freeing. She says you need to breathe. You actually need to take a deep, deep breath and breathe. I'm sending you lots of love. You're not feeling it. You need to breathe. Relax. Listen for me. It's going to be okay. Believe that. It's all about love. She says to tell you you're beautiful. Pinky swear. It's not your time. Let's party, but not too much. She says, with that, I'm going to go poof and go get done what I'm supposed to be doing. And with that, she just went poof. Usually they walk off and they wave, blow kisses when they leave. She just went poof, like she kept saying she was going to do. And she landed out there with the ant. That was kind of cute. Okay, she's leaving. Much love to you, my dear. Like, once again, thank you for being so patient. I just had a lot of things to take care of with the passing of my brother. So, thank you for being understanding. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.